other exams also. So I appeared for CGL 24 and 25 this year also, and even cleared IBSA and CGL 24 prelims and Supreme Court JC exam.
There seems to be a very lack of clarity, I would say. You have given CSE exam, at the same time you have given security assistant exam, and you have done your graduation from mathematics.
Yes, sir.
What's your strategy? What's your career plan? I'm unable to figure out at this moment.
Yes, sir. So post to my graduation, I was clear that I didn't want to go for the MSc in mathematics because I lost my interest in mathematics, and I didn't want to go for the theoretical part or rotting the theories in mathematics. So I wanted to go for government services, and I was introduced by my sister to these defense exams, and I appeared for AFCAT exams. But post COVID, my interest was drawn towards the civil services, and I prepared for UPSC. And even after failing twice, I thought of attempting other exams also. So I appeared all the other government exams which are on the same line, because I already prepared for CSAT in UPSC, so it was easier for me to prepare for other exams. And I paused on my UPSC preparation just to ensure a stable career, and that's why I appeared for all these exams. But yes, sir.
UPSC comes under which article?
Yes, sir.
UPSC comes under which article?
So Article 315.
The state public services?
Sir, 318, I think.
Are you sure? Or 315
no.
only?
Yes, sir.
Or 315?
Sir, 315 deals with the Public Service Commission's UPSC.
Who is current chairperson of UPSC?
Sir, I'm unable to recall.
In Gurugram,
Sorry,
we have
sir.
seen there is an issue of water logging. What's
Yes,
the main
sir.
reason? What's the main reason?
So the main reason is because of the rapid urbanization, and so we have the government has implemented a lot of projects, and we have lost the natural water resources like lakes or ponds where the water used
There is other factor to it as well. It is not just the rapid urbanization. I think urbanization solves the problem, but there is some other factor as well due to which every time the Gurugram faces this waterlogging issue during monsoon season.
So it is because of the unplanning from the government side also.
Okay.
Unplanning of the projects.
Get one other aspect. I'm asking you because it has related. It is related to your mathematics background as well.
Sorry, sir.
Have you heard about this? Have you studied about this gradient?
Gradient. Sorry, in maths I've not studied it, but in physics for
Slope.
sure.
Slope.
Slope, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what's the difference between slope and gradient?
So slope is what we see in the graph. Curve. Sorry, sir.
Read about it. I think the gradient of Gurugram is such that water, comes down to the cities. That's why the issues of water logging is there in Gurugram. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Just take care of this. Tell me about this white collar terrorism.
So white collar terrorism involves the educated professionals like doctors and engineering. They are getting influenced by the religious or extremist ideologies by the social media, and they are behaving like a hybrid militants who are involved in they're acting as lone wolf attackers without any direct support from the organizations. So they get directly influenced from the social media, and they carry out the attacks and then resume their normal life.
Don't you think you are mixing two, three concepts in just a white collar terrorism?
Sorry, sir, I termed the hybrid militant was wrongly termed. So the lone wolf attackers was the term.
But it is not like that. It is not related to lone wolf attack. That's a different phenomenon. Have you? Can you give me an example of white collar terrorism?
Yes, sir. Recently, in 2025 November, we saw the Delhi Red Fort attacks, where the doctors were involved. Faridabad doctors were
Was
in.
that the lone wolf attack?
No, sir. It was example of white collar radicalization, where the educated professionals like doctors were involved.
Yes. So white collar terrorism does not necessarily means a lone wolf attack.
Okay, sir. So it is an example of lone wolf attack.
Which is example of lone wolf attack?
Sir, doctor one.
No, but there was a team involved. It was not carried out. Lone wolf means an individual when carries out an entire attack. This is what
Okay.
termed as lone wolf attack.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Get my point?
Yes.
Okay. You are basically from Gurugram.
Yes, sir.
In Haryana, we have seen there is a culture of promotion of gun culture and gangster culture.
Yes, sir.
How do you see this?
So there is growing culture of these gun culture, and it is mainly because of the unemployment and lack of skills among youth. Also, the youth sometimes see it as a very cool thing to carry, so they become part of the gangs. There are active gangs like Lawrence
Anjali,
Vishnoy or
Anjali, what
others.
your father do?
Yes, sir, my father is in the central government.
In which department?
Sir, Ministry of Home Affairs.
Is he posted in IB or another job
Yes,
profile?
sir. Yes,
He's in
sir.
IB.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any siblings?
Yes, a younger brother.
Is he studying?
No, sir, he is doing job.
Anjali, tell me, do you see the presence of Khalistan is still in Punjab?
Yes, sir, there are some Khalistanis, but the presence is more in via the social media. Like we have seen the presence in Canada, where they are trying to influence the youth and by social media, and they're trying to revive the Khalistani sentiments in the Punjab youth.
Okay. So you mean that in Punjab there is no as such Khalistan issue still left? It is just on social media and in some external countries supporting that, like
So
Canada.
there are some elements, but they are being triggered by the Khalistani living in
Can
Canada
you
or
mention me?
USA.
Can you mention some of if such incident which you found that Khalistan is still that ideology still persists in Punjab?
So right now, I can't recall any such incident.
Are you sure that Khalistan issue is still prevalent in Punjab?
So directly, it is not there, but again, the Khalistanis living in Canada, they are trying to influence.
I think there is a direct evidence as well.
Mm, sorry, sir, I can't recall.
Have you heard the name of Khadur Sahib?
What, sir?
Khadur Sahib, Punjab.
No, sir. No,
Have you
sir.
heard the name of Amritpal Singh?
No, sir.
You haven't heard of Amritpal Singh?
No, sir.
Baris Punjab da?
Yes, sir.
Baris Punjab da.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about these Khalistani groups at this time.
Okay. Okay, over to Siddharth sir.
Uh,
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Anjali. Good evening. How was the day?
So it was nice.
Can you walk me through your
How's
day?
your day?
It was absolutely good. Can you walk me through
Uh,
your day?
yes, sir. So yesterday I had a wedding in my home, so I woke up late today, around 9 a.m. Then I started my day with some yoga, and then around 10 I had my breakfast, and around 11 I started with my revision journey. Then I read some of the issues about the internal security, and then worked on my DAF details. And coming to in the evening hour, I just before attending the interview, I just had my tea and evening snack.
Um, can you tell me, do you read newspaper?
Yes, sir, but not physically. I just watch videos or in PDF form also.
Okay. Which newspaper do you prefer to watch videos of?
Sir, the Hindu.
Can you tell me any three major news from today?
Sir, sorry, today I didn't get time to read
Okay.
newspaper. I normally read newspaper in morning session, and today I woke up late, so I didn't get the
Okay.
time.
Yesterday?
Sir, sorry,
When
it
was the
was
last
raining.
time? When was the last time you read the newspaper?
Sir, I think Saturday.
Saturday. Can you tell
Yes,
me
sir.
one news that you recall from it?
Yes, sir. Sir, delimitation and women reservation bill was in the news, and the Israel and the Lebanon conflict was in the newspaper editorial section, and then mm,
All right. Okay, that's about it. Can you tell me why we call the paper Hindu, the newspaper Hindu, as the Hindu only?
sorry, sir.
Where was it started? Do you know the history of this newspaper?
So I think in 19th century. I do not know the exact year.
That's a little too far, I would
Yes,
say.
sir.
That's a little too far, not that. But okay. Where was it started? Do you know?
So in around 1930s.
No. Oh, that's fine. But
Um,
where was it started?
where was it started? Sorry, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me difference between trafficking and smuggling?
Yes, sir. Says smuggling. The trafficking is moving goods illegally, like human trafficking or the um, child trafficking, and smuggling is the illegal trade, uh,
Smuggling is
like
the
of drugs and cattle smuggling,
okay. Uh, can
moving trade
humans
in.
be smuggled?
So humans are trafficked.
Are you sure? Can humans not be smuggled? Have you not heard stories of human smuggling from one place to another?
Mm. So is migration, illegal migration.
It can come in illegal migration, it can be under the rubric of illegal migration, but it's also under the terminology of uh, smuggling.
Okay.
Then what is the basic difference between the two, if I ask you? Trafficking and smuggling?
So smuggling, I think it is related to the goods or the arms, and trafficking is uh, more in human aspect, like
So humans are not involved in smuggling according to you.
yes, sir.
Humans are not involved in smuggling according to you.
So humans are involved in. They are doing the smuggling.
No, like are they a part of who are being smuggled? Not that they are doing it, of course, it is the human activity, but of course, are they also sort of the victims of it? They are the perpetrators of it, yes, but are they the victims of it too?
Mm, yes, it can be.
Then what is the difference of trafficking and smuggling? If both involves humans?
So I'm actually heard more like human trafficking than the human smuggling. So that's why I'm connecting more into the trafficking part and not smuggling.
But smuggling
And
is also there.
yes, sir.
Smuggling is very much there. The idea of human being smuggled from one place to another.
Yes, sir. It can be prevalent in the border areas like in West Bengal or the Nepal, Bihar border. Uh, Smuggling of the women
All right, all
from the
right.
Nepal.
Okay. Can you tell me what is counterintelligence?
Counterintelligence. So it is the counterintelligence are the preventive measures taken by the agencies in order to prevent some attacks, future attacks.
Okay. All right. Can you tell me who is the Chief Justice of India?
Justice Suryakant.
Who is the governor of RBI?
Suryakant Das is the, I think, the governor. So,
Governor is also.
sorry, sir, I'm confused with
It's-
I think.
No, you were correct about the first one.
Okay.
The second one you're not correct about. Fine. All right. Moving ahead. Who is the Vice President of India?
Says C.S. Radhakrishna.
Is it CS or CP?
C.P. Radhakrishna.
Okay. Can you tell me about uh, how do we, how you would, as an IB officer, detect the early symptoms of radicalization in any culture or civilization?
Yes, sir. So I can take help of the social media and by tracking on the pages which are based on the extremist ideologies and the recruitment pages, and I can track the people who are liking those pages or the post and can contact them and in with the help of the government we can run the programs like to de-radicalize them. So one aspect is we can take the help of the social media. Also, in the time of the artificial intelligence, we can use the AI also um, in this
Okay.
aspect.
Since you mentioned AI, who is the father of AI?
Father of AI. So, no idea.
Can you tell me about 5 AI platforms that you have used?
So I have used ChatGPT by OpenAI. Then I have used Google Gemini. These two are using, and others are. Sorry, sir. These two are the ones that I can recall.
Any Chinese AI that you know of?
Chinese AI. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me about uh, who is the CEO of ChatGPT?
Sam Altman.
Yeah, have you heard of DeepSeek?
Yes, sir. DeepSeek. I've heard. Uh, yes, sir.
That is a Chinese one. Can you tell me about the Indian AI? Have you heard of any Indian AI?
Yes, sir. I've heard Sarvam AI is built by the India.
Uh, that's about it from my end.
Thank you, sir.
Anjali,
Yes,
you
sir.
mentioned about de-radicalization. Can you
Yes,
give
sir.
me an example of any initiative by any government for de-radicalization?
Mm, sir, can I take a moment?
Sure.
Sir, there I can recall a mission Sadbhavna, which was implemented in Jammu and Kashmir, and it was run by the army. The main goal was to de-radicalize the Jammu Kashmir youth and to build trust between the youth and the army.
Any as a specific de-radicalization? There was one operation and initiative in Kerala, Operation Pigeon.
Operation Pigeon.
Yes, study about that. I would advise you.
Okay,
Tell me
sir.
one thing. Since you have mentioned Jammu and Kashmir, tell me one thing. Jammu Kashmir shares its border with Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
Punjab, Gujarat, Rajasthan also shares its border with Pakistan.
Yes.
More terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir, less or no terrorism in other states. Why is it so?
So, in Jammu Kashmir, the terrorism main driver of the terrorism is the religious extremism, and Pakistan is using the ideology part to radicalize the Jammu and Kashmir youth. The other factors are because for the long
Okay,
time there
tell
was,
me who is more prone to radicalization in Jammu and Kashmir?
sir, youth who are unskilled and unemployed.
Don't you think there's a specific community which is more prone to radicalization?
Sir, are you saying about the religion? Muslims?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Who is more? Muslims are more prone to radicalization.
Yes, sir. Religious extremism via religious extremism.
Your interview is over, Anjali.
Okay, thank you, sir.
How was the interview?
So it was first. I won't say it is good, but like I had to improve a lot.
Let me
I
give
was
you some
struggling with all.
suggestions.
Yes, sir.
I got it. Firstly, okay, let me give answer to the last question that I asked you. It was very deliberate attempt from my side to make you mention a name of a religion with respect to terrorism.
Okay, sir.
So you should be very clear that religion has no role to play with respect to terrorism.
Okay, sir.
Don't mention any religion. Not
Okay,
even
sir.
this Islamic that you mentioned that Muslims are more prone to radicalization. It is not so. There are countries like UAE, Saudi Arabia, they faces no terrorist activities. These are also Muslim countries. So this defines that religion does not have a role to play here.
Okay.
Secondly, you seem to be too innocent while answering.
Okay, sir.
When you started your introduction, I have to point out that because it was like you are, I don't know why, but you seem to be very caring type of kid who has been in the house for a, that was missing from you.
So
So
it
I
may
would
be
advise,
because of my face features, I
it may
guess.
be because of your voice as well.
Okay, sir.
So I would advise you to try to speak in a way that when you fight with your younger or elder siblings, something like that,
Okay.
try to
So
bring some
actually,
intensity.
from the very long time, I was into the preparation journey and cut off from many things. So that's why the voice has become dull.
Okay, maybe just take care of this. Try to
Okay,
fake
sir.
it a bit. Try
Okay.
to show that side. Okay. Apart from this, there's one more issue that I found, that while giving answers, you tend to use some terminologies just to enrich your answer, but that can backfire sometimes. Like I asked you about the white collar terrorism, you mentioned many terminologies like hybrid and lone wolf attack. It has no
Yes, sir.
relevance with
There
respect
was
to
a
white
lack of
collars.
structure. Yes, sir.
Take care, because if they started to cross question, okay, now tell me what is proxy warfare, what is hybrid warfare, what is gray zone warfare, you will be in a trouble to answer each and every question.
Okay, sir.
So try to keep things as simple as possible without mentioning much outside information.
Okay, sir.
So take care of that. I was asking you about that, why you are joining IB, because there's a lack of clarity. You mentioned, sir, I don't want to go for mathematics because I don't want to rot theorems and all. I think mathematics is something which has a very less requirement for rotting anything. Means it is you are opting for UPSC, CSE, and PSIR, or I don't know what optional you had, but
Yes, sir.
eventually mathematics is the something which has a less
Sir,
relevancy for rotting anything. Yeah.
in masters, actually, it is more about the theoretical part, like more theories than the practical
But I would
solving
advise you
question.
just mention, sir, because I think for the sake of graduation, I had to do my graduation, so I was very much interested in mathematics, so I went for that. But
Okay.
to pursue my career, I thought it is not my cup of tea, so I don't want to
Okay.
take mathematics as my career option. So that's why I took this as a UPSC, CSE, and other sort of dimensions to my career. Just keep it
Okay,
simple.
sir.
There's no point of criticizing your subject.
Okay, sir.
It
And
is your
sir,
strong point, so make it. Yes.
also sir, you said that काफ़ी मतलब सीजीएल और बाकी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स जो है वो बहुत मतलब अच्छा शो नहीं कर रहा है, कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट कर रहा है. इट शोज मी लाइक I'm a confused personality, but in real interview I'm not gonna mention the CGL part. I'm only gonna mention the
You must not
UPSC part.
mention. Yes, yes.
Yes.
You must not mention. I would advise you. Don't mention so many exams. Just you can mention 1-2 exams. That's
Yes.
enough. You can mention UPSC, and after that you have opted for CGL. That's
Yes.
enough. There's no point
Yes.
of mentioning too many exams.
Okay.
Have you given SSBs?
Yes, sir. AFSBs I've given 2.
Then you must mention AFSB and UPSC. Don't mention CGL.
Okay, sir.
At the same time, Gurugram water logging, it has a relevance with respect to gradient. And the geography of Gurugram is such that it is very difficult for the just to develop infrastructure and counter that problem.
Okay, sir.
So take a good understanding. Khalistan issue, I asked you. Amritpal Singh. I was very surprised that you haven't heard the name of Amritpal Singh. So do take care of that. Okay.
Okay.
Counterintelligence.
Yes, sir.
You were a bit confused. Counterintelligence is again, I don't think that is what you mentioned was not related to counterintelligence. There's other dimension to